Hey guys, welcome back to ATZ TV. And before we start the video, thank you for 13,000 subscribers. Now it's been a lot of time since I last made a Q&A video, specially targeted about me, and that was when the 5,000 subscriber one had done, which I think you can check if you want. I'll put it in the description down. It was a long time ago. I used to upload different type of content that time, so it will be interesting to check it out or revisiting it. We may do a reaction video. Let us talk. But let's hit the celebrations. Yes, for me, explosions are literally celebrations. So that's there. So without any further ado, a lot of y'all commented, okay, lot of y'all commented, about 50 valid questions were there, Q&A comments, about questions, and some of y'all were smart. Some of y'all in one comment asked 5 6 questions. So kudos to those people, but I can't answer all 50 questions. I have to make it short. So I think I narrowed it down to 20 to 30 comments. I don't know which will make the cut, because each clip of each answer is going to be a different one, so depending on because I can't make this in 1 hour documentary, right? So without any wasting time, let us hit to the Q&As. Kaden De Silva asked, do you watch anime? Now, a very good question, Kaden. I'm not a big anime fan as such. I don't watch anime on a daily basis, heck, even in a monthly basis. But I think I have two favorite animes that I have not watched completely. One I've watched completely, and that is Death Note. By far, one of the best animes for me. I enjoyed it a lot. I love the concept Death Note. And the second one, which I have watched somewhat, I have not watched it full, was Attack on Titans. I think its name is that. Also, a very nice one. Interesting storylines, and I did enjoy it a lot. And if you all have not watched it, I would very strongly suggest to watch Death Note. I just love the idea of the Death Note, the entire story concept, writing your name on a particular book and that person dies. Amazing, amazing creativity. Barnali Dure asked, which is your favorite club in European football after Man City, and do you like Barca? A very good question, my dear friend. Which is my favorite club apart from Manchester City in Europe? Very good question. I don't have so much as a second favorite club, but if you do ask me, and if you dare, and if I end up mostly, I think it will be Sporting Lisbon. The green and white strip club, Ronaldo's first club, Cristiano Ronaldo's first club, after which he joined Manchester United, Sporting Club de Lisbon. I think that will be my most favorite club, because the Sporting Club de Lisbon was the first European club that I came to know, through FIFA 12, and I used to always select that team, them and FC Basel. So these two teams, I knew everything of these two teams. So these two are my favorite. I used to not even choose Manchester City. I used to choose Sporting Lisbon. Even now in FIFA 18, whenever I play career mode, I still choose Sporting Lisbon. It's just nice and fun. Dude Gamer asked, Q&A, what inspired you to create a channel for football analysis? Well, this is a very big question, and I think I should address this. You see, I used to always want to have a specific niche, a type of content, a type of now you know what's a niche, right? Like sports, automation, comedy and all. So when I started YouTube, I used to just upload random videos. You can go check it out, the first videos. Then I went through music, and then my channel got huge number of copyright claims because of remixes and all. I had to delete all of those. Restart the channel, means the channel was there, but I started making hacks, but then in monetization form, those videos were not getting monetized again. Knocked those videos off out, and then restart. I started with TV serial videos. Again, nothing was going through, because I'll explain that in another comment. But then I finally decided, what is it that I enjoy the most, while making videos. or what I enjoy, which I can make videos of, let's say. So football was the number one thing. I love football, may it be European football, may it be Indian Super League, may it be the national team. I just love watching football, and then that is what made me consider that. Then there were also channels that I used to watch, Rabona TV, HITC Sports, HITC 7. There are more channels that I can't recollect, but these analytic channels gave me the inspiration to start. And then I just decided, let's go to this, let's improve Indian football, let's talk about Indian sports, because the more people that talk about in a particular sport, the more the sport can evolve, because the fan base is there, of course, and football has a crazy good fan base in India, and which will definitely increase in the future. Nova asked, what's your real name and which team is your most favorite in Champions League and La Liga? By the way, love from Assam. Once again, thank you, Nova. I remember you commenting when our channel hardly had that many subscribers. So thank you so much. Good question. What's my real name? This is by far one of the most asked question in my live streams. So again, I'll repeat myself. If you already know, my name is Aurelio Vincent Savio Rodriguez. As you know, Goa, Portuguese, Catholic, a very Portuguese name. That is Aurelio. Actually, it's the real Portuguese name of is Aurelius, but my parents were like, let's make it short, Aurelio. And which is my favorite team in Champions League? Of course, it will be Manchester City. But if you ask me a team apart from Manchester City, which would be my favorite, or I would suggest, would love to see them winning the Champions League, would definitely be Ajax, okay, because they do deserve a Champions League trophy according to me. And my favorite La Liga team, also I don't watch La Liga much. I neither like Barcelona or Real Madrid, so I think Atletico Madrid will be there. But I also love Sevilla, just because they are showing, they are fighting in the box, and hopefully they win the La Liga title, because I'm kind of bored with Real Madrid and Barcelona winning it every time, so that's there. Devdeep Das with all the questions, so let's go through it. Your real name, Aurelio Vincent Xavier Rodriguez. Your favorite goalkeeper? Very good question. I think there are two. Okay, there are two favorite goalkeepers. If you ask around the world, one of course is Ederson, because of his crazy passing, which I just love that much. He's passing, and I think Buffon will be the second one. The fact that age is just a number, he shows that, and I respect it a lot from him. Wish he had won the Champions League. The third question, your favorite player? Of course, everyone knows this, Sergio Aguero. The person, I swear, I just love watching him. Sadly, he has retired, but every time he touched the ball, I used to feel there was a different level of dopamine that used to blast from my brain. So much the happiness. Messi or Ronaldo? Well, if you ask me, I'm neither both of their big fans. Means, of course, I respect them. Both of the greatest players that play football. But if you do end up asking me to choose one, I would of course choose Ronaldo, because Messi is a great player. But I like Ronaldo for some unknown reason. I don't know. Also, that I support the Portuguese national team. Mbappe or Haaland? Mbappe is a great player, but for some reason Haaland, because let's hope he joins Manchester City. If he doesn't, then of course it will go back to Mbappe. Congratulations for 13,000 subscribers. Keep going. Thank you so much, bro, for that. S Gaming, you're from Goa, but you like Mumbai. Who inspired you to start? Your age, what you're doing, favorite player in India, and foreign editing software. So first of all, S Gaming, no offense, but do consider putting commas, full stops between your so many questions. So why do I support Mumbai instead of Goa? Well, I had addressed that in this video, so I would suggest you all to go and check it out. I won't repeat myself in that entire thing, but it's kind of simple. I just loved Mumbai, and the CFG also had a reason. Manchester City. So yeah, Mumbai City. But full explanation, you can go check that video out. Who inspired you to start a YouTube? Of course, I think many of you all may not know this, but there was a channel called Pennsylvanian Pickle. Okay, he was the first YouTuber that I met. Okay, like I used to watch YouTube videos, but I never understood the concept of being a YouTuber. So there was a YouTube channel called the Pennsylvanian Pickle. I will link it in the description if you want to check. He was a cartoon animator. He used to make animation, short cartoons, and from him I got the came to know what the term YouTuber means, okay, and what it holds. So like after that I got inspired from him, and soon, I think almost half a month later, I mean not half a month, half a year later, I was in 10th standard. So I think about like the minute I finished my 10th standard, I decided I'll launch my YouTube channel. So that's there. My age at the moment, I am 20 years old. In June I'll be 21. And your favorite player in India, of course it will be Sunil Chetri, absolute legend. But if you ask me in recent years who I believe, I'll say it will be Liston Colasso, clinical player. And of course he's, I think, going to take Sunil Chetri's place maybe. And in foreign, of course, Sergio Aguero. Editing software I used on phone, it used to be Power Director. So yes, and now I have switched to my laptop. I got my own proper working laptop, not the government one which you get after 12th standard. I got a proper laptop, which maybe I'll show you all in a different day. But yes, from there I use Power Director specially because it's very easy, and it gets the job done easily. Jammu Day. To be honest, you are hardworking guy, and doing studies and uploading continuous video is not easy. Things, keep it up. Thank you so much. QnA. Whom the transfer you are eager to see at Mumbai City? Well, of course, there are many players who I would love to see Mumbai City signing, but one of them that I definitely would love to see joining Mumbai City would be Greg Stewart. Amazing players, just beautiful, literally transformed Jamshedpur. I think without his clinical performance, Jamshedpur wouldn't have won the shield. So definitely interested in seeing him joining Mumbai City. Which club is your second favorite club? If you ask me, my second favorite club, nothing as that I love a second club, but I think it will be Bengaluru. Okay, just because the fact that they reached the finals of the AFC Cup, and they represented India very well at national level, at the international level. Plus, from being an I-League team coming to ISL that season itself and winning the trophy, lot of respect to that club. But if you ask me, in I-League it will be Churchill Brothers, because it's a Goan club, and also like I've watched Churchill Brothers matches here and there, not regularly, but yes, I've watched them. And please cover ATK Mohun Bagan topics more. Yes, definitely, of course, I will be expanding my topics, since I've got a very great audience now. Thank you so much. Okay, Ruturaj. Out of the following players, match them with some European players. Very difficult, but I shall do it. So Vikram Pratap Singh, definitely a very good player, but dives a lot, and finishing is not that good. So Raheem Das Sterling, Raheem Sterling, of course. Uh, Both of them dive very good in diving, and finishing is not that great. Okay, they have good finishing, but very much need to improve. Good wingers have the speed. Liston Colasso. Well, Liston Colasso, I can literally compare him to Mbappe or Haaland. A young or Martin Odegaard, Bakayo Saka. A young winger, speed, very good shot power. I think he has the shot power of Haaland, like. So I would like to compare him with multiple players, but if you ask me, I think comparing it with Haaland, the winger version of Haaland, will be amazing. Opuya is very good in the midfield, controls the midfield exceptionally well, and he is young, but as I don't remember much good young players, but I can say he could be like Pedri if Pedri played a more center defensive midfield position, very good in the passing. Like, yeah, I think so. Ashish Shah, again, right winger, exceptional speed. I don't know who to compare him. I think I would like to compare him with João Cancelo. Can be dangerous when attacking and giving crosses, and is also a very good, has a very bright future. Good player. And last, Vidyasagar Singh, the damn lucky guy. Okay, Vidyasagar, I think you are talking about the Vidyasagar Singh who has won 3 ISL trophies in the entire, the most successful player. I think that Vidyasagar Singh, if you are talking about, I think we can say Benjamin Mendy. Okay, not with the respect to the case issues, but overall a very damn lucky player. Somehow ends up winning up so many trophies with very less effort. Damn. Okay, next question. Takru Takumatashi Devishtama. What is your motive and reason behind your success, and are you running the channel alone? Well, of course, running the channel alone. Trustan and Zendan is there. They will come by after April, okay, mid-April, like they will be back. So stay tuned for them. They'll keep coming. What is my motive? Well, of course, I would love to, do my hobby of. Talk about football sports. I love to do that, and I think YouTube is the best place for me to gain an audience and speak about it. So that's there. And also one of the biggest thing is the 100k subscriber play button, which I'm aiming a lot. I swear I want that play button. Like literally I'm going to do anything to get that 100k. So my each year I keep a goal. This year I think is 20,000 subscribers, trying to cross that number, and then slowly make it to 50, then make it to 75, then maybe 100. After that a million will look very difficult, only covering Indian content. So let's see how that goes on, but it's always what is that called, a drive, the hunger that is required. So let's see what I end up. Again, dude gamer with a second comment, because I enjoyed this question too. What's your main goal of life after you complete your studies? Well, if you all didn't know, guys, I am doing my civil engineering at the moment. And what is my main goal? Yes, of course it will be to be a civil engineer after completing my fourth year. But by looking at the way the world is going on at the moment, everything looks uncertain. So maybe I may get my engineering degree, and maybe I may end up doing something else. Who alone knows? But in doing engineering, of course, will be civil engineering will be one of the main motives. 8233 Punit Kumar. Bro, how are you about predicting best ISL striker between Kovo Ogbeche, Angulo Krishna, and Adamala Fondre? Now, if you ask me, this is a very big debatable question. Of course, Adama Lafondre won't come in the story because he's like just played a season, so I won't include him. But if you ask me for who I would love to be like the best striker, I would definitely say Ogbeche. First of all, each season different team adapting to different systems, yet scoring so many goals at such an old age. Clinical finisher, of course. So he'll come first. Second will be Kovacic, both good in the attacking section, good in the playmaking section. Just a quality player, a different type of breed. Second, a third will be of course Roy Krishna, because he has played a lot, but doesn't look that good, okay, compared to these two. And fourth, of course, Angulo, because just he's played just the 2 seasons, and this season itself is quite 10 goals, but he was out of form for quite a bit of the season, so he ends up at fourth place. Ice Mortis, have you ever played for a team in football? If you're asking me professionally, no. When we play with friends, there's of course there, but professionally, I have never played football for any team, and I don't think I'll be playing anytime soon or in the future. Rahul Gamer YouTube. How did you become a football fan and interest in football? This is a good question, and the thing is, I live in Goa, so in Goa, cricket is not that big. Yes, cricket is played a lot, cricket is watched a lot, but average with the Portuguese influence, football is everything. Okay, here football is a big thing, and that is how before when we cousins used to play, we used to play cricket mostly, but then my cousins used to play football little. Football eventually came in the story, and we started playing more football. Eventually, that I started liking football, and then it was like supporting in. I think it was the World Cup, and we had to choose your team. And of course, being a colony of Portugal, once upon a time I decided to support Portugal. And to be honest, I never knew who Cristiano Ronaldo was. Of course, I directly came to know about Portugal. So and then I came to know about Cristiano Ronaldo. So that's an interesting story for y'all. But that is how. And then starting watching football, then I started watching club football, and that's how the story goes on. Wenzel D'Souza. My question is, how did you know Avam will score a hat-trick, and which is your best match on YouTube while you were doing a live stream? Uh, How did I know Ivan would score a hat trick? Well, my guts were saying so that he would end up scoring a hat trick because he needs a contract. He needs a contract to play next season, and FC Goa need to find a reason to give him. So I think that was the reason. Plus, it was nothing to lose. So Ivan would have freely scored. Plus, Kerala didn't even care because they already had qualified for the top four. So it was kind of like a waste, just for a formality game. So I think that is why he ended up scoring a hat trick. My favorite game while doing a live stream. Very good question, and I would say, let me say, I would say that the game. Which game is my favorite one? Mumbai City 5 ATK Moon Bagan 1. That live stream, maybe the crowd means the people watching with me was not that much, okay, but the match wise it was crazy. The match wise it was crazy, 5-1 goal. But if you ask me with audience wise, with the number of people live watching with me, it was definitely the penalty shootout of FC Goa versus Mumbai City, the playoffs, semi-final leg 2. There was about 130 people live at one moment watching me react to the game. Just amazing, just crazy. Different levels of scenes that day it was, and I swear I never enjoyed a game with so much audience at. I think that live stream was literally the stepping stone for helping ATZ TV get monetized with the watch time issue. So thank you so much for those people who stick by me for that live stream. Rajat Singh 8D, why did you quit TV shows updates? Please restart it again. Well, this is again, I have explained it in this video, which I would suggest you all to know. But just for my new subscribers who don't know, I used to make TV serial videos before, and I did stop it. I mainly explained everything in this video, but to be honest, if you all want short note about it, I just was not enjoying my watching the TV, because when I started making TV serial videos, I was making on things that I was watching, that shows I was watching, so it was easy. But then those shows went off air, and what new serials came, I didn't enjoy at all, so I quit. I just I can't take it, this is boring. I am not enjoying what I'm doing, so why in the hell should I do it? Alok Arun, bro, what is your main job besides YouTube? If not, what are you studying for? I am doing my third year in civil engineering at the moment, and that's going on great. And yes, of course, civil engineering is what I'm doing. YouTube, I started, if just for those who don't know, I started YouTube in 2017, and yes, it's 2022. But I think I actually made proper content. I started taking YouTube seriously during the pandemic. If it wasn't for the pandemic and the lockdown, I think we would have never met. So whatever happens for good, just for y'all to my small advice. Jenny Dias, a big comment, but the middle part I'll have to just blur it out or knock it off, because it's kind of sensitive and I don't want YouTube to demonetize this video. So I'll talk about the other parts. Why don't you feature your parents in videos? You must try making a nice video with your parents and even include your grandparents. Okay, so that's a interesting thing to ask for. My parents, see, my father is a very busy person. That is, he loves his job and he enjoys it. So getting him, it doesn't look nice. Because I feel like, first of all, he doesn't like to come on TV. Even my mom, they don't have that much positive their opinions about the internet is not that positive, and they don't enjoy it. So if you don't enjoy it, no. My grandparents, my grandmother sadly passed away, so that's there. And my grandfather is 95 years of age and counting, so I don't think he will still understands the concept of the internet. So let it be. I think it's better not to get them involved in this, because to be honest, I don't think they care that much about football. The other part of the question is, how did you perform in your state boards 10th and 12th? Okay, and after that too. So I'll talk about the 10th and 12th, because my engineering is not over yet. So in Goa board 10th standard, I got 87.5%. In 12th standard, I took science, one of my big regrets, and I got 80.5%. For engineering, then it was if you have to go outside the state or for apply for NEET. I'm not NEET, NIT or IIT. It was JE, which I got something in 75 percentile, I guess. I can't recollect. And for GSET, for getting admission in engineering college in Goa, we have to answer something called GSET, Goa entrance exam for engineering. I think I got a rank of 197 out of 2000 and something students. Okay, so it went well. Let's say I went well, and now yeah, now I kind of have lost the concept of studying once online classes were started. Just lost it. Jeet vlogs. Other than football, which other sport would you like to cover if you were given the chance? Well, Jeet, a very interesting question. Let's assume, because cricket has a huge fan base and other sports don't have that much fan base. Let's assume, let's just not take into consideration the fan base. How I did for football, I didn't consider how big the fan base was and what my scope of my channel would be. I just considered the fact that I love. So if I consider that, and I would love to cover almost every sport that talks, that is included in Olympics. Like, I love to watch weightlifting. I love to watch the wrestling, the freestyle Greco-Roman wrestling, not WWE. I don't watch that. So I would love archery is another sport that I enjoy a lot watching. Yeah, these are like the sports. Hockey is another sport that I love to, means I don't watch every single game, but when I do watch, I just love, and that's there. Badminton is another sport that is great, but somehow I don't enjoy it. But tennis, then don't even ask me, I don't watch it. Tennis, cricket, the volleyball, basketball, these, like, I don't know, somehow I don't enjoy, neither do I understand the concepts of these sports. So it's kind of vague, like there's huge scope for me. Weightlifting is also another sport that I love watching because it's very simple. Lift the weight, if the person who lifts the most is the winner. Simple as that. Mad Max. Which foreign striker can Mumbai bring next season based on transfer value? We can get many strikers, but if you ask me, Greg Stewart, I think, is the best choice. But Greg Stewart is the best choice. If he is available, don't look front, don't look back. Whatever salary he's asking, just shove it in his face and get him to the squad. Your opinion about Stimac? See, first when I started thinking about Stimac, I was very much like everyone else, just giving my opinion about him and feeling that he was bad. But considering lockdown was there, the players were not playing that much, and then the camp, when you don't play too much with the Indian camp, the chemistry between you and your other teammates becomes bad, and it's not that to its full potential, and that is how you kind of get bad results. But if you were given an option to get a different coach than Stimech, I would definitely love to explore that. I'm not saying that he's very bad, but I'm not saying he's that good also. So, kind of neutral state. Will India win against Bahrain? I don't think so, because I see India playing, not a proper squad as such, more like, an experimental squad to see how they can gain results by applying a particular tactics like that. And that's it, guys. I have no idea how many comments I did read in the end. A lot of comments. My voice is tired because I've done this all in one take. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for so many comments. Hopefully I answered yours, all of y'all. If I didn't answer anyone's comments, or I didn't feature anyone's comments, I'm very sorry. 50 comments is beyond my scope of making so I'm sorry for that. But thank you so much for all of your support, guys. Crazy support. I'll just thank you. I thank all of you all for these comments. I thank you all for watching my videos, for liking, for commenting, for subscribing, for sharing my videos. Thank you so much. Do like, share, subscribe, guys. See you all in more videos coming soon, of course, in the near future. Hopefully you'll enjoy the Q&A video. From tomorrow onwards, back to normal content. Thank you once again. Do like, share, subscribe. See you all in more videos coming soon in the near future. Goodbye. Take care. Stay safe.